So we had seen the last session about software process and software process development. So hope you went through that session, which is very important to understand the next sessions. If you have not gone through the software development process session video, please go through that once again before going to this session. Okay, so this session is all about explanation of software engineering as a layered technology. Okay, so let me tell you that software is considered as a layered technology. Okay, so why it is considered as a layered technology? Okay, so during the development of a software we have to undergo a lot of layers. Okay, a lot of layered activities are carried out, hence the software engineering is said to be as a layered technology. Okay, so let us again remind about the definition by Frizz. Okay, so according to Frizz, okay, so when you go here you can get the details of the Frizz, okay, who defined what is software engineering, right? So you can go through that. So let me tell you, according to Frizz, okay, according to Frizz, software engineering, okay, it is an process, okay, it is a process of developing a software product by the application of all the engineering principles, okay, to produce or to provide us an economical software, okay, to provide us a software product which is economical, okay, and which works reliable, okay, and efficiently on the real machines. Okay, so according to Frizz, we need to develop a software product which is more economical. Okay, so what do you mean by economical? Economical is nothing but what? Suppose the customer is investing some cost. Okay, suppose the customer is investing a cost on the product. Okay, and when you finally deliver the product to the customer should really feel that the product is cost worthy. So whatever cost is invested during the product development, okay, the customer should feel that it is cost worthy, right? So whatever software we are going to produce, that should be economical, okay, and it should be also reliable. So what do you mean by reliable? Okay, something that is reliable or that can be trusted. Okay, so reliable in the sense the software developer should be able to develop a software, okay, which can be which is reliable, or you can say that which can be trusted and it can be easily used, okay, in an easy way and a flexible manner. So whatever software that is going to develop, okay, by the developer, okay, that software should be economical, it should be reliable, okay, and it should be efficient. So what do you mean by efficient here? Efficient is nothing but what? It should work, okay, in an organized way, okay, or you can say that whatever operation is to be carried out by the software, that must be in an organized way, okay, and effective, right? So it means your software should work, okay, in an organized way. So according to Frizz, okay, he says that software engineering, it is an establishment, okay, and use of a sound engineering principles in order to obtain the economical software that is reliable, okay, and works efficiently on the real machines. All right, okay, so now let us go towards our another heading, okay, that is, okay, that is main your layered architecture, right? So once when you see this diagram here, you can notice that the software engineering is a layered technology which contains of all the four layers, right? So what are the four layers, right? So let me tell you what are the four layers here, okay? You can see other layers. See, you can see first layer, that is the quality focus. Next we have a process layer. Next we have a methods layer, and then we have tools. So we are going to see all these layers one by one. So why software engineering? Okay, it is a layered technology because during the development of a software, we have to undergo so many activities. Okay, so let us see all one by one. Okay, so before going to that, let me tell you that, okay, software engineering, right, it encompasses a process, okay, the management of activities, technical methods and use of tools to develop the software product. Okay, so now let us see the layers one by one. Okay, so initially let us go to the first layer, that is the quality focus layer. Okay, so at the time of developing a software, whenever the customer comes to the company with a set of requirements, it is the responsibility of developer to provide a software which mainly focuses on the quality. The software that is finally delivered to the customer should be very much standard, and the customer should feel, okay, happy and satisfied when the customer is using the software. So quality focus is all about focusing on the standards, okay, and the quality during the development of a software. Okay, so let us go to the second layer. Okay, the second layer is about the process. Okay, so already guys, you have seen that what is a process. We had also seen that what is a software development process. Okay, so you can see that the process layer acts as an intermediate between the methods, tools and quality focus layer. So process layer plays a very major role, okay, during the software development. So let me elaborate to you, okay, about the process layer in detail. Okay, then let me tell you about the software process layer. Okay, so we have seen one video, okay, and I have also attached a link over here, so you can just go through this, okay, to study in more detail about the software process and software process development. Okay, so in that video also I have told you software process development, it is a collection of so many activities, right? So hope you remember the activities like development, okay, testing and deployment, and at the very initial stages we go for collection of information, we do lot of feasibility study, planning, designing, all these things. Okay, so when it comes to a software process, okay, so it includes so many things. Okay, so what are those things? Okay, so let me tell you what are those things. Okay, so see here, software process forms the basis for management control of software project. It forms a base. Okay, so software process, it acts as a base during the software establishment, right, and establishes the context in which technical methods are applied. Okay, so in this layer what we do, we apply so many another methods. Okay, we take help of so many another methods, or we make so many designs, we go for so many different types of models, we do lot of prototyping, we do lot of experiments, and then, okay, we get a quality product at the end which is called as a work product, right? So to get this work product or to get that software product, okay, we need to go through lot of models, documents, data and reports. So what does it tells us? Software process, it is nothing but about what? Okay, it is a process of developing a work product. Work product is also called as what? A software product. So during the development of a software product, we have to undergo so many another activities, we have to follow so many another methods, right, and a set of activities are followed which we have already seen. Okay, and it also provides a base for the management. How do it provide a base for the management? After each and every activity of the software development, okay, we have to maintain a standard documentation, like what we did during the requirement collection, what information is finalized, or what designs are finalized, okay, which is the team, what is the cost of the project, what resources are allocated for the project, okay, what is the time limit for the project, all the documentation is made, right? So software, or you can say that process layer is very important. Okay, all right, yes. So see, one more thing I would like to tell you. Okay, so during this process, okay, we produce milestones, right? So what are milestones? Milestones are nothing but what? See, for example, when you are traveling from Bombay to Bangalore, okay, so you can see that there is one stone at the roadside of highway where they will tell you that how many kilometers are left out to travel to Bangalore. That is called as a milestone, isn't it? So once when you reach Belgavi, you get one milestone. Once when you go to Dharwad, you see another milestone, isn't it? So what is a software milestone? Whenever one task, okay, or whenever one activity of that software is completed, it will generate one milestone. Okay, suppose 4 activities are there in a software development. Okay, in a specific software you are having 4 activities. So after completion of each activity task, okay, what happens is one milestone is set. Okay, so this also we do during the software development, right? And along with that we provide assurance of quality, okay, and change is properly managed. Okay, so this is all about what? The process layer, okay, and the software process. Okay, all right. Okay, so now let me tell you about another layer, that is a method layer. Okay, so in method layer what do we do? In process layer we perform all the processes, isn't it? In process layer we perform, okay, all the processes. Okay, so actually this is the second one. Okay, first one is your focus layer, isn't it? Okay, so process layer is the second one, right? And then we have third one, that is a method layer. Okay, so in method layer what exactly happens is we take help of lot of tools. Okay, during during the compilation of methods. So in order to get the software done, we must go for certain methods. Okay, so what are these methods? These methods are nothing but what? All the set of activities that are carried out during the software development process. Okay, the method layer maintains all the technical methods, or you can say that the technical activities that are required during the completion of all the activities and the task. Okay, so it may include the layers like communication. Okay, it may include analysis, that is requirement collection, okay, and planning. It may include designing, coding, testing, okay, and support. What do you mean by support? Support is nothing but what? Maintenance and deployment. So method layer also plays very major role. Okay, so during this layer what do we do? Okay, we go for things like application of the methods. Okay, then the next layer. Okay, so this layer is all about what? Tools. Okay, so what do we do in the tools layer? So in tools layer we make use of some automated, okay, or semi-automated or sometimes manual tools, or you can say manually we can go for some testing, or sometimes we use automated or semi-automated tools, okay, to check whether the software, okay, is developed correctly or not. So whenever a software has to be built, okay, whenever we want to develop a software, okay, so these 4 layers, right, plays very major role. Okay, so we have seen what are the 4 layers, right? So a quality focus, which focuses on the quality development of a product. Process layer, which acts as a mediator between all the other layers. So in process layer we carry out all the software development process. Okay, and already I told you what is software development process. So this process is carried out by the application of some methods. Okay, so in this method you go for requirement analysis, designing, testing, coding, and all the methods are applied to carry out the software development. Okay, and some processes need tools, okay, for example testing, right? When we want to do testing, okay, we may need some tools, right? Some may be automated, okay, or some are semi-automated. So by making use of the tools, right, so by making use of the tools, what do? Okay, we can get to know whether the software is developed correctly or not. Okay, hence, right, so because of this, right, the software engineering is said to be a layered technology. Okay, why it is said to be a layered technology? Because each layer, right, is important here, right? So after finishing of one layer, we go for the another layer, right? So by making use of all these four layers, we can develop a quality product. Okay, so guys, this is all about the explanation, okay, of software engineering, a layered technology. All right, okay. So in the next session, we will focus, okay, on another part. Okay, so please go through the videos, right, and have a good time. Bye bye.